everyone, it's Pastor Kelly here, and I'm outside on our church campus because guess what? We're going to be outside right here on the grounds on Sunday, May 31st for our outdoor worship celebration, Graduate Sunday. It's going to be a wonderful time of worship, and I'm looking forward to seeing so many of you here on May 31st. I want to take a few minutes and walk through with you some of our procedures for the day so you know exactly what to expect. We want to answer some of your questions. We want you to feel comfortable as you come on May 31st. And so let me say a couple things before I get into our plan. First of all, we realize that not everyone is comfortable with coming back and being here and maybe gathering outside, and that's okay. We understand that. We respect your decision and honor that. And so we know that you'll come back as soon as you're comfortable, and we hope that that is very soon. But we're planning for a great day on May 31st. And here's a couple of things, just kind of an overview. As we gather on that day and everything that we do, we will be practicing social distancing. And so we want to ask you to be mindful of your distance between each other as you fellowship and greet one another. Keep those social distancing guidelines in mind. All of our volunteers that will be serving on May 31st will be wearing masks. We're not requiring you to wear masks as you come onto the campus. That's totally up to you. It's optional. We will have some available if you desire to take one and wear it, but we're not requiring that. But our volunteers will be wearing masks that day just to do everything that we can to keep each other safe. Also, there'll be no child care on the 31st, and so we're asking families to be together and to worship together. There's no Sunday school on campus that day, and so some of your Sunday school classes may have to make some adjustments in their times that they meet on Zoom, and so be in touch with your Sunday school teacher about that. And then also after service, our deacons are providing lunch here on the grounds. We'll have tables set up, and those plates will already be pre-packaged, and so we'll go together and guide you in an orderly fashion, keeping our distance. You'll be able to pick up your plate, and then you can either take it to go, or you can return back to your vehicle or to your chairs on the lawn and enjoy lunch together outside. So let me go over now a few of the procedures on your arrival and coming onto our campus and what that's going to look like. As soon as you turn in onto our main driveway, you're going to see some signs, and also we'll have some parking attendants there to direct you. We're going to ask you to turn on your left turn signal if you're going to park, get out of your vehicle, and sit on the lawn in your own chair. So you turn on your left turn signal, and our attendants will bring you around in the parking lot. Once you're parked, we'll be parking you in every other parking space. So we'll be leaving one parking space between every vehicle. When you turn in, if you desire to remain in your vehicle, watch the service from your car, listening on an FM radio station in your vehicle, you'll turn on your right turn signal, and the attendant will guide you around, and then we will be parking cars, leaving at least one vehicle's space between all vehicles that day. And so that's how the procedure will be as you arrive on the campus. For those of you that will be getting out of your vehicle and sitting on the lawn in your own chairs, so remember, bring your own chairs that day, we'll have plenty of greeters and folks guiding and directing you exactly where you need to go. Once we do get you here and you're stationed outside, we want to ensure social distancing and make sure that we're keeping our distance and having enough distance and being safe in that. And so we might need to ask you to make some adjustments, but you can help us out greatly when you come and set up your chairs and blankets. Just remember to continue practicing those social distancing guidelines. And then also, we will have some hand sanitizing stations set up here on the front lawn. There'll be hand sanitizer there. Also, that's where you'll find the mask. If you desire to use one of the masks that we provide and you want that, they'll be located there. Also, we will not be taking up an offering or receiving an offering that day. However, you will notice there'll be two boxes. They'll be about 4 feet tall. They'll be square boxes that will have the word generosity printed on the outside of them. And those are our generosity or our offering boxes. If you're not using our online giving, you desire to bring your tithes and offerings that day, you'll be able to drop them in those generosity boxes that will be located here on the front lawn on the 31st. But you can also continue using our e-giving online. So many of you are doing that. It's safe, easy, and convenient. And so I'd encourage you, if you haven't checked out our online giving, please check that out. I think you'll find it very easy to use and very safe. Also, we will not be distributing any kind of printed materials. There will not be any bulletins. We'll continue our e-bulletin that's coming to your inbox on Friday afternoon. If you're not receiving those e-bulletins and you would like to receive them, you can call the church office or email Cynthia@templebaptistfay.com. She'll be happy to get you on that list, and you can receive our e-bulletins. Those are a few of the things that will be happening here when you arrive, and then also how we're going to handle our seating on the lawn. Now, as far as restrooms, our restrooms will be open on the inside. However, there's going to be some restrictions and some limitations there. You'll have to enter the restrooms by coming in through our side office entrance. That will be the only door that's open. There'll be an attendant there, a greeter, that will open the door for you so you don't have to touch the door handle. You'll make your way inside to the restrooms in the front lobby area. We will have an attendant at each restroom, and we will be limiting the occupancy in those restrooms. So for our women's restroom, we will only be allowing 4 ladies at a time into the women's restroom. We will only be allowing 3 men at a time into the men's restroom. And those attendants will be there to help monitor that, and that just ensures social distancing even inside the restrooms as you're passing one another, at the sinks, washing your hands, and all of those things. And so we'll have that in place, but just keep that in mind. Also, our water fountains inside are turned off and covered. They will not be available. So we really want to encourage everyone to be outdoors. We're limiting accessibility inside as much as we can, but we realize that those needs will be there of using the restrooms. We want to have that available to you, but just understand that there will be some procedures as far as going to the restroom. So that's what May 31st is going to look like. It's going to be a wonderful day together. Pray for good weather. And then also, lastly, let me remind you, we do need you to RSVP. So if you haven't done that, please, please, please go on our website, go to our Temple Together page where our plans are laid out, and RSVP for May 31st. If you don't have access to do that, you can call the church office. Cynthia will be happy to add you to the list. That helps us plan for that day, to know what to expect, also in our preparations for lunch. And then also we'll be releasing details very soon, just like this, on what you can expect on June the 7th when we come back together for our first worship inside the building. So we'll walk you through the procedures and what that's going to look like. We'll take you inside, show you how our worship center has been adjusted with seating and all those things. And we'll take you through step by step what to expect on June 7th. So you can be looking for that information soon. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. You can call us here at the church office, email us. We want to answer whatever questions you have so that you feel comfortable joining us here on May 31st. Hope you have a great day.